6 tips on how to find good Instagram content ideas coming up. Tip number 1 is to build a good content library. The way to do this that I would recommend is just use a Google spreadsheet that you can share with other folks that you might be working with so you can collaborate. But start up a spreadsheet, call it your content idea library for Instagram. I'd recommend with a spreadsheet that you just add ideas as you come across them so you can build out a huge inventory of ideas. I'd also recommend that each column of this spreadsheet is a different content type. So for example, one column could be video ideas, another column could be image ideas, another column could be Instagram story ideas, and that sort of a thing. As you come up with different categories of content types, you'll just simply add a column and start putting each row in within that different ideas that you see, that you come across, so that you have this huge inventory to pull from. There's nothing worse than you want to post Instagram every Wednesday, and every Wednesday you think, what am I going to post today? And you sit there for who knows how long, wasting who knows how much time trying to figure out what to post. The idea library saves you so much time because you can just pop in there, look around, find something that inspires you and run with it so that your posting is more consistent, more efficient, and you have this idea library built out with all kinds of variety in advance of posting for the day. So tip number 2, once you set up your idea library spreadsheet, you want to start to populate it. Before you start to populate it though, start thinking about your audience. Who is your audience? Who are you communicating with? You don't want to talk to them, you want to talk with them. So think about what conversations would you have with your audience? What do they love? What are their fears? What are the questions that they have that you can help answer? What are the things that they want to learn that you can help teach? Just really think about your audience, maybe even add that into your idea library so you have an example profile or persona of your audience and the things that they care about, things that they follow, things they think they're funny or inspiring. This will help wrap your mind around the content that will be motivating to them, to inspire them to follow you and engage with your content. So when you start building out your content idea library, it aligns with your audience and it's more on point with what they're looking for. Tip number 3 is where you really start to populate your idea library. And to start, I would recommend taking a look at your competitors. Look at all the competitors in your space. Maybe they don't necessarily compete with you, but they do the same thing in a different part of the country, whatever it might be. But find folks that are in your same industry that are doing well on Instagram and just look at what they post. What kind of content are they posting? What kind of Instagram stories are they posting? Who is following them and what type of content are they following? What kind of content are they posting? And as you're going through this exercise, start writing down the ideas that inspire you and log them into your idea library in an organized fashion. Maybe even take screenshots of those posts to look at later as a reference point to inspire you on what you want to create. You never want to copy somebody, but you do want to be inspired by them. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. There's a lot of people out there that are posting probably in your industry that are doing very well. You can look at that and you can leverage that for ideas and inspiration for how you want to post. So just go through this thoroughly. Look at all the posts that they have, when they post, what they post about, and the things that inspire you that you like, that you would follow. Start noting those in your idea library. Start building out all these ideas. You might build out hundreds of ideas before you even start posting based on this research. Tip number 4 is don't just look at your competitors. Actually move ahead and start looking at brands that inspire you. They don't even have to be competitors. They don't have to be even in your space. It's just brands that you like, brands that you follow. What are they posting? Start looking at that. What types of content are they posting? What are they putting into their stories? How are they engaging with their audience? As you're going through this exercise, write down ideas. Oh, I really like how they did that video poster. I really like that sequence of posts that they've done about their product or their service. Or I like how they highlighted their customer review that way and how they engaged on that front. Start wrapping your mind around that and start writing these ideas down. How can you leverage that idea for inspiration for your brand and use it to your benefit as well? And start putting this in your idea library. Here again, you might end up with hundreds of different post ideas that inspire you for the future that you can leverage down the road so that you also have inspiring content for your audience that adds value to them as individuals. Tip number 5, in your idea library, add a column for holidays. If you have a list of all the holidays, this is a great way to have different ideas that come up during the month for the holidays. So maybe it's the 4th of July, coming up and you want to do a post about that, maybe a promotion on the 4th of July or something interesting or funny about 4th of July. It gives you a good thing to think about so that you have a post idea on that date. There's literally anywhere from 1 to 5 holidays per month. So Google search list of holidays, and you probably can just grab a list of those and paste it right into your spreadsheet. So in that column, you have all these different holidays, and then go through each one and just make a quick note of what you think might make sense to post on that holiday, so you have that idea when it comes up. Tip number 6, once you have your idea library all built out, it's time to start posting. Just start posting, using those ideas, and refine your idea library as you go. Make sure to continually add new ideas to the library as you see them in real time, and make sure everybody on your team is doing this. Power tip here, hold somebody accountable to posting and keeping the idea library populated. Realistically, when you start posting, you should have that spreadsheet loaded so full. I mean, there should be hundreds of ideas that you can leverage. This is going to give you a lot of runway of posting, but if you're not continually adding new ideas, eventually you'll get to the bottom and you'll be out of ideas. So make sure that as you're just following people on social media and you see cool things that they did that you would like to leverage, just throw that in your idea library for later, so that when you get down to that point, it gives you a great idea of what to post for the day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the video was helpful. Like the video if you liked it, share it with your friends. If you have other tips on finding good content, please leave it in the comments. Other than that, happy marketing and have a good day.